Alright, deck tech. Alright, enough messing around with Stoneforge Mystic. It's just not good if you're not playing the actual equipment. But I'm not ready to give up on a Luris shell for a mono white deck that isn't Hammer Time just yet. I want to make a good budget mono white deck. Honestly, since this is probably going to be a side deck for me anyway, I might not even buy the full expensive version in real life. I might just buy the budget version. If the budget version is good enough, I might just run with this. This looks like it'll be fun enough. See, I think I need Leonin Arbiter back in my life, especially now that I don't have a Stoneforge Mystic in here anymore. It just feeds into the taxes so well. Esper Sentinel taxes them, Leonin Arbiter taxes them, Thalia taxes them. There's also a lot of taxes going on here. I like it. Yeah, and of course this is just a really nice 3-power beater that also has flash and also destroys artifacts and enchantments. I know it seems like a draft common. I actually think this is really strong. I remember Kasali Pridemate saw a ton of play back in the day. I think, I think people overlook cards sometimes just because they're commons, but this is good. Portable Hull, really good too. Also we can, yeah, I'll get to this in a second, but really good. Hits anything, 2 or less. Path to Exile, instant speed, hits any creature. Gotta love it. Yeah, hits any creature. Yeah, Winds of Abandon also hits any creature. Also has an insane overload if the game goes long enough. And of course, Ghost Quarter and Field of Ruin to synergize with Leonin Arbiter. I guess that takes me to then with the unique. Yeah, and of course, Esper Sentinel taxes them. Leonin Squire. I think this is good. Like it's either this or it's Squadron Hawk. I think they both kind of offer the same thing in this deck since we don't have since we don't have equipment though, I think the extra power is just a little bit better. We do miss out on evasion, but we do have a lot of creature removal here. And what this does is actually, I think, might be pretty good in this deck. We can rebuy Mishra's Bauble ideally for free and just draw another card, making this like a 2-mana. Basically making this a white Silvergill Adept, without a tribal synergy, of course. Actually, I wonder if there's a way I can make a mono-white cat deck. How did I think about it? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Conjurer's Bauble. This is, I just kind of want more. I want to kind of guarantee that I'm going to have one of these good buyback cards. So Leonin Squire is always pretty good, and I think this is it's just a 1-mana cantrip, really. But the fact that it, can be brought back with Leonin Squire, I think is pretty good. It's never going to be great, but I mean, hey, Tron plays cards like this. Like, trust me, I think it's okay. Deafening Silence, because most combos basically require stringing stuff together. Obviously, unfortunately, it doesn't hit Cascade if it's off of Shardless Agent, but it's not here for Cascade. It's here for other stuff. Like Ad Nauseam or whatever. Containment Priest. I think this is great against all the creature-based Cascade decks, and really that's most Cascade decks. I mean, like Rhinos, Temur Living End. Honestly, even the Glimpse, Glimpse of Tomorrow deck. I think most of the time what they're glimpsing in is creatures, unless they put Omniscience into play. Omniscience would be the worst, but I don't even see that deck much anymore. But unless they hit Omniscience, most of the time they're glimpsing creatures into play, and this basically exiles all that. Yeah, and just Graveyard Hate. And a 1/1 split Basilisk Collar and Shadow Spear, just just in case I draw both. I just don't want the legendary status to affect me. It might just end up to Shadow Spears being better, because I think this is mostly for burn and for aggressive type matchups where the life gain is going to be relevant. Also of note, it can be bought back with Leonin Squire. But on the off chance that I draw 2, it's just kind of nice to do a 2/2 split. Anyway, let's get to the games. Let's see if we can tax them out with just bears. And all right, let's get to the games. All right, match 1. Alrighty. Yeah, so let's see how the Conjurer's Baubles do. We're maxing out on our draw effects because we want to get maximum value out of Leonin, what's it called? Leonin Squire. Alright, probably bye-bye Esper Sentinel. Alrighty. I'll probably put Esper Sentinel. Actually, maybe I wouldn't return that, but anyway. Alright, well, let's see if they are yielding. Yeah, they yielded. Ouch. I hate it when that happens to me. I wasn't trying to get them or anything. They just really shouldn't have been yielding. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see. What do they need most? Double black, double red, or double white? They can't have Seasoned Pyromancer, they can't have Liliana. But they might have Dothy Voidwalker. Alrighty. 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 Alright, Alright, let's play this thing out. Kind of the best possible thing they could have drawn. And we have a million answers to that, just didn't draw them this game. We have to block, even though it's tempting. Alright, lucky stupid shit here. Gets upset that I have to decide whether to play a 2-drop or to Ghost Quarter. Alrighty, honestly, I'm pretty much mainboarded. I mean, like, I have 12 frickin' answers to Death Shadow. But of course, I didn't draw any. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm frickin' mainboarded. How do you like that, huh? Well, maybe I can take out this for Soul Guide Lantern. Although, I don't know. This might hinder me a little bit. Two. So any non-creature spell they play will result in me drawing a card. Haha, I get to draw a card. Let's see, should I? I should probably do this. And then since they're a Death Shadow deck, I'm not going to attack. See, they just took Portable Hull, but I can return Portable Hull with Leonin Squire. That is worth noting. It's worth noting. Worth noting. Worth noting. Actually, I just realized I can probably play Cave of the Dragon Cave card. I think that's pretty free. Yeah, Cave of the Frost Dragon seems pretty free. I mean, I could attack, but why? Alrighty. Probably discard Esper Sentinel. Probably Cathar Commando. I assume if they had another Death Shadow, they would have played it, but hey, what do I know? Alright, well, we've got plenty of removal. Boom shakalaka. Alrighty. Alright, lucky, arrogant, whatever. Alright, match 2, so we're already underway. I kept a little bit of a funky hand, Conjurer's Bauble, these cards, and they played Goblin Guide, turn 1, attacked me, and then I, played this, and then they played a land, Seal of Fire. Okay. Should I play Leonin Squire, or should I play Winds of Abandon? Probably Leonin Squire. I mean, having to use a Seal of Fire, it kind of is what it is. Alright, well, if they're going to let me block Goblin Guide, I'll be happy to do that. The problem is I've got a really glacial block here. I don't have any of my more fast beaters. I mean, they took care of my 2/2. They seem to be getting kind of mana floated too, at least. And at least I've got Luris. Oh, they're gonna play oh. I mean, the beatdown's got to start somewhere, right? Man, look at this. Totally and completely mana flooded with only 20 lands. Decision they're gonna make, okay. Okay. I'll attack with both because I'm going to leave a Squire and a Luris on the table. Yeah, that's actually a pretty nice kind of card advantage chain right there. Alright, well, I think I got that covered. Well, hopefully they can't deal with the Luris, but at least if they do, hopefully it's not with Searing Blaze, so diverts burn to my face. Well, could be Searing Blaze. It's the most ridiculous mana flood ever from them. You can get Leonin Squire back, get Mishra's Bauble back. Pretty nice. At least we're both horrendously mana flooded this game. It's not just one or the other. This is just so unbelievably mana flooded. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So half the lands before I'm even 20 cards deep. They still might be able to race us. See, this is why I need that Cave of the Frost Dragon. That would help me race a lot. Alright, well, at least this helps. I'm gonna get Conjurer's Bauble. It costs more, but I think it's worth getting it right now. Let's put Luris on the bottom. If we shuffle, then, alright, see? Wow. They're also freaking getting, like, half of their lands, I'm assuming, within, like, the top 20 cards. That's insane. This is what games look like when you just draw land, folks. I guess now I know what it's like to be John Avon. Because, I don't know if you've all heard, but do you know why John Avon can't win a game of Magic? The answer is because he always draws land. It's just, you know, doesn't draw anything else. Alrighty, I mean, just for shits and giggles, we could Ghost Quarter them a bunch of times, but I don't know why that would even be. The horrendous mana flood. The horrendous mana flood. From both of us. Horrendous mana flood. Ooh. Ooh, 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 oh yeah. Ooh, 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 yeah. Oh man, did they finally crack the code? I mean, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I guess they'd feel the same way if they didn't rip that last burn spell off the top. Let's get our life gainers in here. I'm not sure what else really to get. I mean, we tax them pretty well. Winds of Abandon is a little expensive, but yeah, I think the rest is all pretty good stuff. Yeah, let's just get it going here. Oh, my Containment Priest doesn't see more play. Well, alright. This has a better curve. Oh, that's good to know about. Alright, hopefully we draw Path for... Nope. And just like that, all our lands. Yeah, of course they get their perfect opener, but we can't find ours. Oh, well, at least we found a land. Yeah, let's not play right into Searing Blood. Let's get our portable hole out here. Conjurer's Bauble. I don't think I'm going to put anything to the bottom. Smash to Smithereens would bring them their Goblin Guide back. Yeah, so let's play this out, and let's hold up Path to path our own creature in response to that. Which is one reason why I'm not a big fan of Searing Blood. I guess I wouldn't know to play around it if I didn't see the top card of the library, but you know. Okay. Alright, well, I can Winds of Abandon that. I need to be able to path my own creature, though, to save some life. Oof. I think I'll have to take, because I mean, I'll just use one of these other spells. Ooh, Shadow Spear. That could be a, well, it's not going to be a blowout per se, but that'll be my opportunity to... So I won't play it just yet. They know something's up. They can't exactly put their finger on what it is, but they know something's up. I'm just going to go for Luris. And then we'll path our own Luris in response. Hopefully we can run away with the game after this. They may have a ton of Chandra's Incinerators in their hand. Da, 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 da. Even double Searing Blood doesn't do it. Alright. Yep, I'll just go with this. Ready. I hate the way they force me to say okay. It could just easily go into the revealed card zone. I guess some new players got confused, maybe like, what happened? I can't see it. But, you know, I don't know. Well, if I would have known I'd rip that, I would have, Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's just path them. So Shard Volley is their last card in hand, we know that. Well, thanks for digging me one card deeper. Let's see what's on top of their library, because we know what's in their hand. Shard Volley. Lightning Bolt. Okay, so that means Shadow Spear is our jazz. At least we're going to force them to start using their burn on our creatures. Alrighty. Surprised they didn't use the lightning bolt that they drew. Mishra's Bauble. Leonin Squire actually not looking bad. I mean, it's kind of just 2 mana for a 2/2 draw card, but that's actually not half bad. Okay, what's the hold up? Hello? 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 Ollie Ollie Hudson free. They're almost going to time out. Amazingly. I guess I'll let you guys all know in the next match. I think the opponent is just timing out. All right. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we won. I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call this a win, but I'll let you know if some unbelievable chain of events happened next match. All right. All right. Match 3. All right. You know, I'll roll with it. This is not as funky as the other hands. I'll roll. Man, talk about death by 1,000 paper cuts. Like, this deck doesn't really have any way to juice Esper Sentinel up, at least not in the main deck. But we're just trying to paper cut him. Alrighty. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Alrighty. They played that. Well, let's see. Arbiter or Thalia? I'm going Arbiter. Hopefully they, oh, they didn't yield. Because if they're relying on another fetch land, I want to just shut that possibility down. Alrighty. Huh. Is this the fabled Heliod company deck? Let's see. I want a Leonin Squire, but I also kind of want a Thalia. The problem is if I Thalia, it's going to mess up my Mistress Bauble loop. Let's attack. I have a feeling they're not going to want to trade. All right, this could be the game-defining losing mistake here, but my logic is very simple. I just don't want Thalia to tax my Mistress Bauble that I bring back. It's a minor dyssynergy that I think is worth. It's not worth, like, you know, changing up the deck, but alrighty. Well, that doesn't really do jack against me. No fetches, it seems. Let's Winds of Abandon. Or we could Path and Thalia, but I'm surprised I didn't want the basic. Alright, fair enough, I guess. The Sentinel. I don't know about that block, because now my Sentinels get to attack. Death by 1,000 paper cuts. Commence. Alright, well, you got me there. I'm going to save my removal for more important stuff. Alright. That's not bad. I find that odd. If they keep ticking up. Oh, I see. They're going to Pendelhaven it. Should we Cathar Commando it? Probably. And then I'm worried that they slam Thalia and slam... Nah. Because this is the other card in their hand. Alrighty. Alrighty, round champion. Alrighty. Well, since Suriok Champion is kind of a combo piece. Yeah, let's just not attack. And maybe let's wait on Winds of Abandon too, because you never know. For 6 mana, we could overload it. In the main deck, eh? I'm definitely going to try to work up to this Winds of Abandon. Let's see, do I just bring... Maybe I just go after this Horizon Canopy while I can. Yeah, I think I will. Seems like a pretty decent use of my... Alrighty, that's a good one. So we're going to try to go for wins. Hopefully we draw an untapped land. Alright, that's good. Man, close. We're getting there. We're getting there. Close. Let's hit Walking Ballista. Alrighty. I know they're just one card away. Well, actually, I'm just one land away still from cleaning up. Oh yeah, for sure. I thought they were going to move a counter over. Come on, land. Yeah, let's get Leonin Squire back. I'm sure somebody must have thought of this before, but Leonin Squire actually doesn't seem half bad. Okay, thank God it's not Heliod. I can block with Leonin Squire all day long, so I think I will. Okay. Alright, that's fine by me. Guess with overload. Overload. Oh, they don't have that many basics. Alrighty. Yeah, let's get Leonin Squire back in our lives. Actually, we can also get Esper Sentinel back. Maybe that's not bad. And just like that, my army's back. I'm a little bit worried about walking Ballista, but I think I can I think I can reveal. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh, I forgot about that. Dang it. Oh, I could have portable hold it so easily. Yeah, I could have also just Field to ruin this thing. Wish I had those Cave of the Frost Dragons here. Let's put Luris on the bottom. That way if we shuffle up. Four, five, six. Yeah, we're still threatening lethal next turn, so I'm fine with this. Street Song. I want... Street Song. Yeah, this actually leads to some pretty crazy card advantage recursion with Luris. And a top deck, I think they only play 2 Walking Ballistas, so at least... Well, that's going to buy them more time. Alright, thank goodness we still won despite that horrendous misplay with attacking with Luris. But yeah, like we definitely have some serious engine going on here. Containment Priest is actually a pretty good foil to Collected Company, now that I think about it. Yeah, not bad. Let's get some Containment Priest in our life. Honestly, I'm thinking Thalia kind of just screws us up more than them, for the most part. Leonin Squire is always amazing. Leonin Arbiter is situationally okay, and it literally doesn't screw us up at all. Containment Priest. Cathar Commando. All the rest seems... Esper Sentinel's a little iffy just because like Thalia, it doesn't really... Yeah, you know what? Esper Sentinel's okay, but let's just play Soul Guide Lantern just for more, just to dig deeper into the deck. I think that'll probably be better. Uris. Man, flashing in Containment Piece in response to a a collected company seems pretty nice. Pretty nice. Ooh. We could Ghost Quarter that right now. We could also just Portable Hull the Utopia Sprawl. It's going to be the same thing. I think we need to play for the real long game, though. I mean, this could be wrong, but I don't want to be Portable Hulling their Utopia Sprawl. Plus, later on, this is probably going to be a good hit with the Ghost Quarter. Heliod Sun Crowned. Okay. I think I want to Field to ruin that later. Maybe I should have just cycled it. Yeah, I should have just cycled it. I think you cycle... but I don't know, it depends. What if they don't have a fourth land? I chose to do this because I'm almost certain they're going to wait until my turn to collect a company, if they have it. Okay, Conclave Mentor. Cool stuff. We can definitely Portable Hull that. That's a problem. Yeah, we're getting a little color screwed here. I messed up. I think I needed to hold up the Ghost Quarter. That's it. I needed to hold up the Ghost Quarter. And then Portable Hull with the white, yeah. Alright, well, we'll do that this turn. Man, I'm definitely making misplays. This is not the best this deck can do, but I mean, give me a break. It's pretty new to... Alrighty. Alright, well, I'm just gonna... Because the problem is Pendelhaven makes it so that I need 2 removal spells to interact, but look at their time. They're lower on time, so I think I'm fine to just let the clock run. In theory, I can prevent myself from decking, so they would deck first, because I could keep recurring, what do you call it? I could keep recurring Conjurer's Bauble, so I never actually deck. I'm... yeah, probably right now, that's the least concerning. I'll take. Yeah, I have to Winds of Abandon that. I have to keep up Path at all times so I don't get Walking Ballista out of the game. This is like a little infuriating, but you know, whatever. I guess they haven't drawn their Collected Company either. So. Alrighty. Actually, they're getting close. If they have 4 mana, they can play. Yeah, this. If they have another mana, then I think I'm screwed. No, actually, I can still respond with Path. No, I think I need to keep Containment Priest at all, up at all times for Collected Company. You'd think they would have played it by now, so maybe it's okay. Yeah, against my better judgment, maybe it's okay. A good thing I've got a healthy, almost unlimited supply of basics. And Ghost Quarters can be another basic in a pinch. Force of Vigor, so I can get back this and this. But then I can get back my Leonin Squire. Well, maybe not, it's not dead yet. Yeah, that's fine. It's not, you know, I don't want it, but I got enough card advantage to make up for this. Oh, I'm not falling for this trick again, bud. Shug. As Rogue would say. Shug. That is not my expression. I don't ever say shug. Okay. I guess I can start bringing back portable holes, right? Luris of the Dream Den. Winds of Banner, Bauble, so good my turn. Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could just consider using my Ghost Quarter, actually, and then if I use my Nah, but if they do a really beefy Walking Ballista, that could be a problem too. Oh, here it comes. Oh, okay, that. Do they not play Collected Company? La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. La la la. If this thing just becomes a 2/2, it's not that bad in my opinion. It also means that the Pendelhaven won't work on it anymore. These containment priests. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. La la la. Okay. Maybe I need to path this. Actually, why didn't I put the containment priests in before? They still do their thing, even if, yeah, they're not like a one-time effect. My bad. More misplays. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking Containment Priest was like a one-time thing. They can pay both taxes if I kill both of those things. I don't know, though. Let's just go for it. They might be out of basics, to be honest. Maybe we go after the forest. Yeah, let's do it. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, nice. Gotta love the Arbiter. Cathar. La 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 la. Guess I can path the Heliod now, right? Da da da. Da da da. It's indestructible, right? Yeah. Why did they sack it? Because then it won't actually... Da, 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 da. Oh, I see. So that the Heliod would live. Da, 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 da. Actually, I think they shouldn't. They should have blocked the Cathar, because the Cathar is actually my answer to Walking Ballista, which is their only real way to win now. Yeah. Another field of rune. It's not bad. if it's walking ballista, okay. I wonder if they realize that this is an answer. Did I already put Luris to the bottom? Well, Luris got exiled. Let's put that to the bottom. Not bad. At least I always have plentiful mana, but like I think the Cave of the Frost Dragon would have been better. I would have been able to make a lot of attacks. La 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 la. That's all their ballistas. I should not have yielded even for 1 second. They bring in more walking ballistas. Alright, well, you can gain all the life you want, but the clock is ticking, as they say. Yeah, there's just no way they pull this off. Cast with overload. They ran out of basics a long, long time ago. Yeah, we could win with regular damage if time wasn't running out. Okay. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. 2-0 against Heliod Company. Alright, match 4. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Well, this is incredibly speculative, but let's give it a shot. Yeah, Cathar Commando, we just don't know what we're up against. Although, a body is not bad against almost anyone. Sigarda's Aid. Play the game and then you will feel the pain. Sigarda's Aid. Yeah, I don't want to just lose right now. Oh, that seems very realistic. Alright, well this should stop their That should stop their search, or they have to pay the 2 mana preemptively. It's a good thing I got a little distracted by something else. Not that I would have played differently, because I would have been infuriated by that insane luck. Also, look at this arrogance. Like, hey, good luck, buddy. Like he knew that his hand was going to be that stupid. I think we're pretty well set up here, actually. Although Thalia maybe is a little bit of a double-edged sword. Maybe... Yeah, Soul Guide Lantern. Just a million hammers and a million Zagardazades. And Urza Saga. Get the frick out of here. Alright, let's humiliate them, hopefully. Well, I shouldn't say that. Let's give them a dose of humble pie, let's put it that way. It's always extra satisfying when arrogant players get salty. Yeah, we'll keep. Ornithopter. Maybe I should have propped this first, just in case I drew another Bauble. It's okay, though. Alright, M-Knight. Ornithopter. I'm a little bit concerned they have Path to Exile, but I mean, how could I not go for Leonin Arbiter? Yeah, this shuts off. All right, well, let's Field Ruin that for sure. Let's see if I can get one of my 12 removal spells, but... Alright, let's see here. Well, they've got another one, and I don't have any of my 12 removal spells here. What a joke. Alright, match 5. Hopefully we see our removal spells. Freaking Sometimes I wonder if like there's some way to like if some people are using like hacks or something on here, but probably not. He says, how does this guy, like, you know, hey, good luck, buddy. Like, how does he know he's just gonna get these insanely lucky ants, and I'm gonna get unlucky? I don't know. Maybe he's from a culture where buddy doesn't necessarily imply like like condescension. Let's see, do I play Thalia? I think I have to play Leonin Squire. Man. Come on, I need to hit my land drops. I want to have 6 mana. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we need to play Leonin Arbiter to shut down Titan searching. Interesting card. I don't know what advancing to the next dungeon means, but yeah, I want to play the Cathar Commandos because those can actually attack past the Carotids. I could try to wait until I get to 6 mana, but the problem with that I think that's a better plan. Just try to stall until I get to 6 mana. Unless I can draw 2. I could block, 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 triple block. That is an option. See me the imposter. Spark double. Shaksimi the imposter. Maybe this is a reason to have Rest in Peace. I'm not sure how to interact with this. Oh, I guess Rest in Peace kind of just synergizes with Luris. They instantly leave the game, of course. I think Containment Priest, actually. Oh my god, the lag. Okay. Well, I didn't submit nothing. It said deck submission received. Let's get Containment Priest. Portable Hold is literally nothing. Thalia probably slows. No, but Thalia's still like a clock. Yeah, we need Containment Priest. That's our answer to this. And good thing I remembered Containment Priest is modern legal. Guy. We got our Containment Priest. This deck seems super linear, so I mean, hopefully. I'm going to try to surprise with Containment Priest, and, you know, that might end up being a bad idea, but we'll see. I'm going to play a Leonin Squire. That doesn't... This is how committed I am to... Because I'm just a little worried if I just play this out, they might... Now, I don't think they can use Castle Garenbrig to cast Gyruda. But they could to cast Titan, but there's nothing I can really do to stop Titan if that's what they have. Okay, I don't think they have Titan mana just yet. That also got a Ritual. This is just a very odd card, I guess. What on earth? What is going on here? Lost Mind of Pendaher. I might get really screwed here. I have to be honest, I don't know what's going on. I assumed this was some kind of D&D exclusive thing. Enter the first room or advance to the next room. Well, hopefully they don't have an extra counterspell or something. Maybe I'll get punished for being trying to be cheeky, but what I'm worried about is if they have some way to play around this thing. Well, I guess moment of truth here. Okay. So we need a quick clock and we need, yeah, alright, let's just go. Budget taxes. Budget taxes. In some ways, this deck actually felt like maybe it was even doing better than the regular Blinkblade deck, but the problem is it's prone to getting funky hands. But in theory, any deck can get funky hands. Yeah, but like maybe we need to replace. All right, well. I don't think that's going to be useful. I don't know what they can cycle, really. I mean, what they search for. I don't know how many fetches they play, and they could fetch around stuff anyway if they want. Yeah, so let's just get the Cathar and play. It's a slightly faster clock. Although this could slow them down, but still don't know what this is. This still scares me. See, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can start Gyrudaing next turn. Well, we got Containment Priest and Path. I'll obviously try to hold up both. Alrighty. I think we need to path. I'm gonna try to get the Cathar Commando down. I just like a faster clock. I could still play a Gyruda, but it just won't necessarily combo off while this is in play. But it's still a 6/6, which is still kind of scary. Oh well, okay. I guess I'll take it. I mean, I don't know. This didn't feel. All right. Okay. Post-league wrap-up. Well, so what do we think? Not bad actually. Maybe it is like, yeah. And I just realized I don't think I have the one where I had Stoneforge Mystic in here actually recorded. I think something happened, and for whatever reason, I didn't end up keeping the recording. In any case, yeah, just ditching the just choosing to ditch the Stoneforge Mystic in this Luris Taxes type of idea I have. Yeah, just ditching Stoneforge Mystic and opening up the ability to play Leonin Arbiter again might actually be not half bad. Yeah, I mean, the only reason this works is because I think we've got these 12 removal spells, which are relatively hard removal spells. And this is the first time White has ever had this many really solid removal spells, and, you know, Winds and Paths synergize very well with Arbiter too, which is always nice. I'm not 100% sure that we need these Conjurer's Baubles. I mean, they were okay. Sometimes they were like, you know, we didn't have anything else to return with Leonin Squire, which is kind of the main point. That being said, I wonder if I can keep a wide variety of hands if these are just secluded step, because then I could just play it as a land instead of having to rely on the top card of my library. But but it's still not bad. Conjurer's Bauble. I mean, yeah. Plus, plus definitely I want to get these Cave of the Frost Dragons in here. You know, there's really no reason not to. I think it was just a holdover from a previous version I had that had Castle, whatever it is, Ardenvale, and now that we don't have Castle Ardenvale anymore, and truth be told, if you know, back when I had 12 planes, I probably should have had one Iganjo Castle, the one that the white legendary land that comes into play untapped and produces white and gives protection from or sorry, prevents the next 2 damage. Yeah, here was Castle Ardenvale, creates a 1/1 token. This was in a previous version. And honestly, this probably should have been in if I had like 12 planes. But however, I don't think I want Iganjo Castle, even though I have Thalia in this version, because I think 8 planes is kind of cutting it close to like having not enough planes to make sure that I can fetch out planes with my own Field of Ruin. And sometimes I am going to be wanting to Ghost Quarter my own lands, you know, in order to. It hopefully won't happen that that often. Definitely didn't happen that often, but it came up kind of in that Heliod game. I think one thing we can say for sure is Containment Priest is pretty nice. The Flash is also pretty sweet. Also, the extra power I think makes it a better beater than Dranath Magistrate. So anyway, I appreciate shout out to Yeah, shout out to Marceline, who suggested Dranath Magistrate. I honestly wouldn't have thought of Containment Priest if I didn't think of Dranath. Actually, it's, you know, not bad. I mean, but it's not bad. Anyway, not sure what else to say. Ironically, I actually felt like the Death Shadow matchup, I think we could have easily won. I mean, we've got 12 hard removal spells for their shadows. We've got like a lot of card advantage engine type cards, like you know, like obviously like Leonin Squire, and then Luris, and then maybe Luris buy back Leonin Squire, buy back one of our like Mishra's Baubles is actually kind of sweet. Yeah, Burn, that was really awkward games, but hey, you know, good to know that our Basilisk Collar, our Shadow Spear gets the job done. And I think I will just play 2 Shadow Spears instead of a Basilisk Collar, just because just because I think that 1 extra power. Okay, video cut out there at the end for some reason, but I'll just append another one. But yeah, I mean, I think I basically that's basically a wrap for as far as like I said, I was going over my matchups. Burn, yeah, definitely. I think Shadow Spear was a boss, so I think I want 2 of these. I think in theory, oops, excuse me, I just want to make sure. Yeah, I think in theory this might come in other matchups, but I don't know. At least it was super useful against Burn, and I do like the way it can be recovered with Leonin Squire. I wonder if there's any other, like, actually, wait a minute, now that I think about it, Walking Ballista could actually be recurred with Leonin Squire. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty sick. And Walking Ballista actually could also be recurred with Luris. I'm sure somebody thought of that idea. But I don't think I have room for Walking Ballista. It's just not gonna fit. Yeah, it's just not gonna fit in here. It's also just so expensive. It's something to keep in mind though. But but also kind of defeat the purpose of this deck being a budget deck. I think Walking Ballista is pretty expensive. Yeah, so that's Burn, Heliod combo. That seemed like a walk in the park. Of course, we did time them out in game 2, because they were already so low on the clock. But of course, like I said, we do have the ability to continuously recur with Conjurer's Bauble. I guess we have to have Luris alive though, and if they deal with our Luris, I guess that's that. But yeah, Hammer Time, that was just a joke of a match. I think I mean, the Blink Blade deck, like I've almost never lost with the Blink Blade deck against Hammer Time. At least overall. Maybe early on when I was still kind of learning the matchup. And yeah, I mean, this one doesn't have Solitude, and that's definitely a blow because I love being able to kill their stuff even when I'm tapped out. But I still think we've got 12 removal spells. Now, granted, only one of them is an instant speed, and that definitely is a little bit of a bummer. But we've also got this nifty Cathar Commander, which I think this card is actually really really solid in a white weenie type type shell. Actually, yeah, I should call this. This is white. This isn't Taxes, is it? This is white. I guess Taxes is white weenie. Just what Tax is. But yeah, like this is an awesome white weenie type card, and yeah, it reminds me a lot of Kasali Pride Mage. Obviously, it doesn't have Exalted, but it naturally has 3 power, and it has Flash. So I don't know. Deafening Silence didn't come up, but like also I think this is great against Phoenix. Containment Priest, I guess, also can help contain Phoenix too, but of course they can just zap it. I'm still hesitant to leave home without Deafening Silence, just because kind of combo decks. Like, how do I beat Storm, right? I guess Storm actually might have kind of a hard time. I mean, Storm could just let me draw a bunch of cards with Esper Sentinel, but Thalia is a pretty nice hoser against Storm, although they are packing removal spells for it. But yeah, Deafening Silence actually pretty nasty hoser against Storm. It even prevents them from chaining cantrips together. And they don't usually play like actual enchantment removal too, for the most part. Maybe sometimes they play engineered explosives. Yeah, and that Gyruda combo matchup was kind of like a just you know, a do I have containment priest matchup. Yeah. Trying to think. Any other takeaways? Any other ways? Any other ways we can make the deck better? I mean, Walking Ballista was an idea. It's kind of expensive though, and it also defeats the purpose of this being budget. I'm not even sure that it really would be better. I like the Esper Sentinel, Thalia, Leonin Arbiter, you know, tax combo. They seem to really synergize well together. I don't think I can cut Cathar Commando. I mean, it's also kind of necessary to have a fast clock, and the utility it provides. It can also keep recurring and destroying artifacts and enchantments coming out from the graveyard with Loris, which is also nice. Part of me kind of wants to fit Giver of Runes in here. I'm not sure how expensive Giver of Runes is. I don't think it sees as much play as it used to at some point. But yeah, I don't know. I never really liked Giver of Runes. I mean, it can just be dealt with for 1 mana. Like, Esper Sentinel at least demands that the opponent pay an extra 1 mana, so they have to pay 2 to deal with your 1-drop. Thalia, at least, you know, at least it trades 2 mana for 2 mana. And I guess if you think about it, you know, Giver of Runes trades 1 for 1, like Thalia does. I don't know, but it also only has 1 power. And also, what would I cut? Can't cut Thalia, can't cut Leonin Arbiter, can't cut Cathartic Commander, Portable Hull, Winds of Abandon, Path to Exile, too important for removal. That only leaves Leonin Squire, and I don't think I can cut Leonin Squire either. I mean, Leonin Squire is just kind of a deceptively powerful card here. I really like the way it can just keep recurring. Like, it's a decent sized body. It's a 2/2 for 2, and then it just recurs, you know, mostly my Baubles and stuff, but it can also go grab Portable Hull if they deal with it. It just seems kind of sweet. Yeah, it just seems kind of sweet, so... Yeah, I think Leonin Squire was definitely kind of the unsung hero and surprise standout card. This is literally my first time trying it. You see what I mean? Like, you don't really know that cards might have potential unless you try them. Actually, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you know why I tried Leonin Squire? I had this in my collection for some reason. I can't remember why. I might have actually been trying it out in some funky legacy deck at some point. I forget. I don't know. I don't know why exactly I've got this in. I have this in my collection. But when I searched Leonin Arbiter, or when I searched Leonin Relic Order, Leonin Squire came up, and Leonin. Yeah, see, this is basically how I found it. And I don't know why I have 8 too. I guess I bought 4 at some point, forgot I bought them, and then bought another 4. Doesn't matter, they're dirt cheap. Card Hoarder doesn't want me to sell them back even for a penny though, so I might be stuck with 8 forever. But yeah, so that's kind of how I discovered it. I searched Leonin, and I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, this actually doesn't look half bad. Maybe there's some potential here. And the rest is history. Maybe this is actually not a bad card. Obviously I had it on my mind before. That's why it's in my collection in the first place. But like, to say it was not on my radar until I searched Leonin, and this happened to pop up, is kind of an understatement. Although clearly it was on my mind at some point, probably a long time ago. Anyway, maybe I've got a little Johnny instinct. There's like certain cards that I'm just like, ooh, you know. But anyway, yeah, I don't think I can cut Leonin Squire. Like, the ability to just, you know, draw a card, like Silvergill Adept is just such an unsung hero in Merfolk. I cut it briefly, but then obviously it came right back. And Leonin Squire is kind of like this deck's Silvergill Adept. Of course, it doesn't gain a Island Walk or anything. But still, I mean, but it can also recur like Portable Hull and stuff, which Silvergill Adept can't. I just wonder if there's anything more I can do with Leonin Squire. Am I like leaving something on the table? And yes, I know, by the way, like, this is probably a deck that could benefit a lot from having Urza Saga. I know that completely defeats the point of this being a budget deck, though. But it is interesting, though, that This actually turned out to be not bad, and in some ways superior to the regular Blink Blade deck. Let's see, I'm also divided if I want to try Squadron Hawk here. Let's see here. I guess I'll try Squadron Hawk. It's been recommended to me, suggested. Yeah, I just feel like this is not as efficient of a beater, like, and Squadron Hawk has these two, Wall of Omens and Thraben Inspector as good blink targets, and it can reset, Batterskull and Caldera. Yeah, dang it, sorry. Yeah, plus I can ephemerate it and blink out their lands and stuff. So like, yeah, thanks for suggesting this Mordekaiser, the Imperial Recruiter. I love Squadron Hawk, but I just can't quite bring myself to part with Flicker Wisp in the main version. I mean, I call it Blink Blade for a reason. I can blink Solitude, I can blink Skyclave, I can blink Thraben Inspector, I can blink Wall of Omens, I can blink my Batterskull, Caldera. Heck, I can even blink Mortarpod that comes up sometimes, and then I get another 1 damage activation out of it, without even having to equip it to anything and sacrifice. Yeah, I mean, I just think Flicker Wisp is it just kind of fits the theme here, and I know though that Solitude. Here's the thing: I get that Squadron Hawk helps with pitching Solitude, but a lot of times I kind of want to just wait till I have 5 mana to play Solitude anyway. But anyway, we're not here this time to talk about the main Blink Blade version. Although I do kind of wonder, instead of playing Chalice, I could play those Settle the Wreckages. Let me think. Chalice or Settle the Wreckage. Chalice is probably better if you really think about it. But Settle ain't bad either. I certainly have with 24 lands, I certainly have the mana. Yeah, I think the Blink Blade deck is going to be my main one. Some of these, the budget version might actually be my main one. And anyway, back to this one. Yeah, I think this is just a nifty little taxes kind of deck. I don't know if I'm missing anything else, but let me know. And until next time, definitely if you like this content, including if you like me trying budget versions of these decks, and also learning new things. Learning in some ways these decks, in some ways they even have advantages. Then subscribe and there's more where this came from. All right, take care.